This cheap BMX bike at Walmart is suspect. You better run for cover. But let's see if there are any non-suspect bikes at Walmart. Are there any really good BMX bikes at Walmart? Let's take a look at a few. This one is $118, and let's see what you get. This is the Kent Spector. It's black and white on one side, and on the other side, it's white and black. So the tires and the bike are half black and half white. So they definitely get some style points for that. And you see it's got regular caliper brakes. It's got a regular skinny weak needle stem on it. So already it's obviously not a serious professional BMX bike. You do get foot pegs on the front on this one. And you can see it's got single piece crappy cranks and a kickstand on it and even a chain guard. So for actual BMX, you'd want 3-piece cranks. You'd want more durability. You'd want a real serious stem. At least the handlebar clamp looks pretty good on this one. Some of the cheaper ones we tested in the past, the handlebars would come off and swivel. The Kent Ambush, back when I tested it, had a real problem keeping the handlebars in place. So hopefully they've at least addressed that with these new ones. Now, here is the Hyper Spinner. Same idea. Now, spinning means that you can spin the handlebars around without wrecking your brakes because it's got this adapter on it. And that is called a gyro because you can gyroscope the handlebars around without wrecking your brakes, or a gyro, I guess, if you live in Greece. And you see how it kind of pulls up and down when I pull on the brakes, but it allows the handlebars to spin without getting the cables all tangled up. And this is similar to the other one. You get foot pegs on all 4 wheels on this one, but you can see it's still a single piece crank, kickstand, caliper brakes. But it looks the part. You know, at least these BMX bikes at Walmart, kind of from 50 feet to the untrained observer, look like real BMX bikes. And the Hyper Spinner will set you back $128. So let's move on down the rack. This one's $118, and it is the Chaos Hydro. I believe it's made by Kent also. So similar to the other models, you get 2 foot pegs in ridiculous green, along with green pedals, that same quill stem, same spinners on it, so the gyros, so that you can spin the handlebars without jamming up your brake cables. That's actually safer if you're a parent. Most kids are going to take their brakes off of their BMX bike, but this way you can have brakes and still do hit bar spins. And then there's your single piece crank, your kickstand, your chain guard. Honestly, it's not a bad idea to have your kids start out on this, especially if you don't have a lot of money, because a lot of kids are never going to get to the stage where they're, doing crank grinds and doing giant jumps and stuff. They'll just kind of want to cruise around the neighborhood. So for $128, here's the girls version. We don't want to be gender exclusive here. The girls Tempest BMX bike is also a nice bike with a lot of the same stuff as the other bikes we looked at. But I would say as a beginner, it's kind of like you don't buy your kid the most expensive guitar if he wants to play guitar right away. You make him prove that he's actually going to use it. You can get around the neighborhood fine on these. I believe they're safe enough. And then when they break it in half, trying to do real BMX tricks, that's when you upgrade them to something less suspect.